cool. You start.
Oh, hi, I'm Adam. I'm the race director again. Kent. Go ahead.
Well, you can introduce me.
Oh, this is Kent. He's our. Never mind. Okay, so what's the point? What are we doing?
Talk a little bit about the course that you're going to ride for the main event, which is the Wet Mile Urban Cross. We want to take you through the course and give you a little description of it.
Okay. I have this map here, and I can.
Adam, we can do this digitally now.
Oh.
Okay, great.
Coming in on the north end of San Francisco Bay to wonderful Mare Island, and our Wet Mile Urban Cross race. And Adam's going to walk you through it.
Okay, so riders will queue up basically in front of the Mare Island Brewing Company. We're then going to take a loop and cycle through the first obstacles, sort of a parade lap fashion before we enter the coal sheds, where we'll hit Rick's ramp. We're then onto the road. We're then into what's called Admiral's Alley for a couple of ramps and barriers and such. We take a run down the waterfront in front of the ferry. We come up into what we call the historic core at Savage and Cook. We take a right onto Railroad Avenue before we enter what is called
Mud Puppy Fields.
Mud Puppy Fields. Adjacent to that is a ramp at Building 229 called Triple B. We're then into a parking lot by the VA hospital before taking a left turn at Vino Godfather. We're back into the post office area before going down what is called Admin Stairs. Admin Stairs will then take us back up into Admin Labyrinth. From there we go into Alden Park, where there's a series of ramps and obstacles. And then from there we go over the 13 Reasons ramp into Paramount's production area where they're filming 13 Reasons. We go around Thompson's Turn by the old tennis courts, and then we make a run onto Railroad Avenue, a high-speed, flat pavement run before we enter the historic core again at the museum. From there, we're going under the big crane, and then we're going to go by the newly installed Vallejo sub sail before we go into what we call the gantry run, and then back onto what we call the official Wet Mile, which is a rip all the way down the waterfront. As we approach the Mare Island Brewing Company, we'll go through a couple of obstacles called Tar and Feathers, and we have Lumpy Corner, the final turn before a sprint to the start-finish.
All right, well, that was our best attempt at the digital version of it, but at the very end of the race, you'll have a beer waiting for you. How many laps are you doing?
Beginners are doing 2, high schoolers 3, intermediates 3, advanced are doing 4. The Lonesome Louie is a team race for 4 racers, each of which are doing 1 lap.
Sounds awesome. Well, so we're going to see you at the Mare Island PedalFest. If you want to register, go online to www.mareislandpedalfest.com.
That's it. Very reasonably priced racing. And in addition, you can register online, and please do so.